Hello and welcome to The Breakfast Buzz, the only news show that serves up delicious food and positive news. My name is Haley and I'm excited to get you ready for your day. In honor of Easter weekend, we'll be taking those Easter eggs from your basket and whipping them up into light and delicious deviled eggs. Before we get to that, here's our top story. Despite a very volatile year and uncertainty in sports, this year's March Madness is breaking records. CNN reports that this year's NCAA women's basketball tournament is the first time two Black women will be head coaches in the same Final Four. Former WNBA players Dawn Staley and Adia Barnes lead the 2017 champion South Carolina and Final Four newcomers University of Arizona, respectively. This is also the first time two former WNBA players will have head coached their teams to the Final Four. If you're a basketball fan or just looking for something exciting to watch this weekend, the Final Four games begin this evening with the championship scheduled for Sunday, April 4th. Now let's get to our breakfast. So to start off on our deviled eggs, we need to get the shell off these colored eggs. Alright, so the next step is to cut the eggs in half lengthwise and then get the yolks in a bowl. Alright, now that I have that, to amp up these deviled eggs, we are going to add some guacamole. Now you could add a regular avocado, but I would recommend adding some garlic powder, maybe onion powder, so that's where the pre-made guacamole comes in handy because it already has those delicious seasonings in it. Now once that's mixed together and it looks nice and creamy, go ahead and grab a serving plate to put your eggs on. I'm going to add some toppings to these eggs. But if you like it a little spicy, you could even add a jalapeno or another kind of pepper in the mixture. So while I'm finishing up filling these eggs, I'll bring you to our next story. Endangered no more and soaring. The U.S. bald eagle population is booming. The Associated Press reports that concerns over the extinction of bald eagles originally heightened in 1978. It was then the national bird was declared endangered under the Endangered Species Act of 1973. Once at 417 known nesting pairs, attention to bald eagles enabled their population to quadruple since 2009 and rise to over 300,000 birds now. Deb Haaland, the first Native American cabinet secretary, attributed the eagle's comeback to decades of scientific analysis and accurate estimations to the number of birds. From the brink of extinction to thriving, the U.S. bald eagle really is the American dream. Alright, you can definitely eat these as is, but we're gonna add some yummy toppings to make it even better. So I have here crispy prosciutto. You can use crispy bacon or a little bit of pancetta just to add a nice salty and crunchy topping. And now we're going to add some fresh herbs. These are chives from our garden. You can use any other herb you like. I think parsley would also work. And there you have it. Deliciously light and refreshing avocado deviled eggs with crispy prosciutto and fresh chives from the garden. That'll really up your Easter breakfast game. Thanks so much for watching The Breakfast Buzz with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day.